there, family. I didn't see you there. And welcome back to another edition of Midweek Moment with the Crenshaws. I am your host, Sanchez Crenshaw, and as always, I am joined by the absolute best part of my day.
I am.
The apple of every eye. Every eye.
Okay, every eye. Go
The
ahead.
wind beneath all the wings.
That's the wind.
That's the word. The rib that completes me.
That would be me.
The Diane to my Sam.
I don't know. Yep.
What you mean you don't know yet?
I don't know Diane and Sam.
You know, this is,
Okay,
I really
okay.
think
Let me calm down. Let me think about it. Diane and Sam.
one of the most famous Sam and Diane couples.
You talking about Wonder Woman?
I didn't say Diana. I didn't say Trevor.
Okay, wait. Okay. Nope. Ain't got nothing.
Sometimes you just want to go where everybody knows your name and they're always glad you came. Coach, Woody, Sam, Norm. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
The most famous bar in Boston. Cheers, man.
Hello, cheers.
This is,
Well,
I'm telling
but
you.
we're not dysfunctional. Sam and Diane was dysfunctional.
Sam and Diane was not necessarily dysfunctional.
Not necessarily
They
dysfunctional.
were not necessarily.
No, they were.
They were cross-star lovers.
Okay.
You know, Diane brought out the best in Sam,
But did she really?
even though she was a little uptight,
She was always up.
a little overbearing,
So let me
a
ask you.
little self-righteous,
Okay, let me ask you a question.
a little know-it-all-y.
No, I want to ask you a question.
Yes, ma'am. How can I help you?
So if I am the Diane to your Sam,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
are you saying,
But yes, ma'am.
my God, I could preach this if I want to?
What you got to preach? What you gonna preach?
Are you a comparison? Are you saying like I'm a little righteous, self-righteous, and those other words? I'm just saying. I didn't want to say them all. So, but I wanted to hit just that one. Is that what you're? I'm just want to know what you're saying when you say that, though.
See, what happens is that you do what you typically do. You always try to find a negative.
No, I'm not trying to find a negative.
You're negative.
Can you do me a favor? Say what she
Yes,
is
ma'am.
again, and I just want to be because I want to be clear.
Who Diane?
Yeah, she's a little what?
Okay, she brings out the best in Sam. She's a little uptight.
Okay. Pump. Stop right there.
Yes,
Penny.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Do you think I'm uptight?
Huh?
Do you think I'm uptight?
Who?
What does uptight mean?
What happened?
No, tell me what uptight means to you.
You're not gonna say your name
After
though?
I say this, tell me what uptight means to you though.
You're not gonna introduce.
Nope, not until you tell me what uptight is.
Okay.
to you.
See, the word uptight.
Again, tell me what uptight is.
Even though there is a strong Webster definition for
Right.
it.
What's your definition?
Uptight kind of means different things to different people.
What it mean to Sanchez Crenshaw
For
on
me,
the Crenshaw corner?
Set in your ways. Almost refuses to see things from another point of view, so to speak.
So to speak.
You know, Obi-Wan Kenobi from another point of view.
Right. Okay.
You know,
And you see that in me.
what happened?
You see,
I see loveliness in you. Your eyes. There's something about your eyes.
Are
Is those new glasses?
No, yes, they are, but that's not the point. The point is, am you saying I'm uptight? I'm uptight.
What I'm saying is that you bring out the best in me.
Okay.
Focus on that.
Okay.
That's the part. And I go back to is you
right.
gonna tell the peoples who you is?
I am after I figure out.
Yes, ma'am.
Is you calling me uptight?
What I'm calling you is the best thing, person, situation,
right.
the very best,
right,
of everything,
right,
that is me. That's what you need to hang your hat on. So what I'm saying is, if you go back to Genesis, Genesis 1, where the Lord said, "Let there be light."
There has to do with this.
See, you ain't let me finish. You ain't let me finish.
I don't want you to preach it.
No, I gave you a chance to preach it if you wanted to.
I didn't even get a chance to preach it because I had the questions.
All
first.
I'm saying is this. Here's what I'm saying.
I didn't take the family to the text.
In Genesis, book 1.
Book 1.
Chapter 1, verse 1.
Okay.
It speaks about the Lord creating light.
Right.
And the Lord said, let there be light.
Right.
And there was light, and the light was good.
Right.
So what I'm saying is this.
Right.
You is the good light in my dark places, is what I'm saying.
And what I'm saying
because
is, what I'm saying is,
because there was evening and then there was morning.
What I'm saying.
Now, if you read the text properly, you notice because it could have been the other way. It could have been morning and then evening, but no, there was evening,
right,
and then morning.
Okay,
because to have light, you got to have dark. You got to go through the dark,
right,
to get to the light. So what I'm saying is, my life was in a dark place before you came, and you brought your light, and the light was good. As I was saying, the Diane Thomas, because Sam was in a dark place.
Was he really though?
He was in a dark place.
Was he really though? Was he
before
really?
Diane entered into his life.
Okay.
And it was spoken and it said, let there be light, and the light was good. So what I'm saying is,
right.
You hang your hat on the wrong things.
Right. What I want to say is that I'm so glad I don't cuss, because if I did, I would tell you that was the most full of stuff I've ever heard before.
I'm just saying.
And you had the audacity to quote scripture on that.
No, because
no. I'm gonna tell people my name. No.
Could you tell me your name?
On? I don't even know what to say now. What is going on, family? What is going on, guys? I am Angela Crenshaw. Guys, what
that is my wife, family.
Really going on,
family? That is my wife.
On this Wednesday, y'all, what's going on? Oh my goodness!
It is Wednesday. It is Hump Day.
It's Hump Day. Don't be smiling at me, bro. I'm gonna deal with you off the mic. That's all I got to say. You can smile all night if you want to.
It's
all
the mental
day. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get it right. All evening and morning, and it's not going to change the process.
I'm just saying. The Lord said, let there be light, and the light was good.
Okay, carry on.
You is the light. You is the good light
of your life.
Of my life. And that is what you need to hang your hat on.
Tell me to hang my hat up one more time. That's what happened. Say, hang my hat up on something one more time. Baby, go on ahead and housekeep.
Welcome, family.
Our new family.
For our new family members.
Ooh, we apologize and we thank you at the same time.
Welcome, and we thank you. We thank you for joining us.
Yes.
However you found us, whether it's iTunes, whether it's Podbean, whether it's Spotify.
Or you was referred by one of your friends. Do not call them and tell them off. Okay.
Whether it's Google Play, whether it's Amazon Music, whether it's iHeartRadio, or on our own personal website at www.thecrenshawcorner.com. Welcome. For our returning family members.
Come on, family.
You already know how we feel about you.
Come on in the podcast.
Now, for our new family members.
Singing.
Go on, sing a man, baby. Sing a man. Sing a man.
To the podcast. Okay, I'm finished.
You finished?
Go ahead.
You're so beautiful. I love when you bounce. You're so beautiful.
Thank you.
So for our,
it don't change nothing.
I'm just saying.
Deal with you off the mic. Go ahead.
Returning family members.
Family.
Now, new family members. We love you.
We do.
There is a special place in our heart.
You're amazing.
But there's just something about our returning family members
that keep coming back.
They touch every piece of our soul.
They do.
Just every piece of it. And we just thank you guys so much. We thank you for your support. We thank you for your love.
Yes.
We thank you for hanging in there with us.
Yes. Every single time, because we have good intentions.
Yes. The intentions are really good.
We're good.
Yeah, the intentions are really good.
But every now and then.
Every now and then.
Sanchez.
Me?
Sanchez, I'm going to say this time. Every now and then, Sanchez goes down a rabbit hole. A rabbit hole, people.
It ain't me at all.
And he don't know how to come back.
I keep it on track.
You see what just happened a few minutes ago.
I am the conductor of this train. The whole
Diane and Sam thing just went.
I keep this train on track.
Went down the hole. But go ahead. Finish house cleeping.
But family.
Not keeping,
cleeping. Family. As always, we welcome you to the cookout. We ask that you bring some aluminum foil so you can what, babe?
Take something with you.
That's right.
Crenshaw nuggets.
As my wonderful, beautiful bride was alluding to.
Still going to get you off this mic when it's over.
Every once in a while, the Crenshaws are known to veer off just a little bit.
Have good intentions.
Intentions are really good.
Intentions are good.
Go down a small rabbit hole. But the one thing we always try to do, with the fun, because we love to have fun.
We do.
But we try to leave you with something.
A different perspective.
A different way of looking at life.
This is true.
We try to leave you with a nugget.
Yeah.
So we say, make sure you bring your aluminum foil so you can take something with you. So you can take a little nugget with you.
Yes, take some with you.
And our last little bit of housekeeping.
Okay.
Family, we consider ourselves an interactive podcast.
We are.
So what that means is that we can be found on the socials.
We can.
We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook.
Hello, tweets. Are they tweet? Okay, don't laugh. Wait, I don't think I said that right. Are they tweet? Okay, wait. What are they? What are the Twitter people called?
Huh?
What are the Twitter people called?
They're called Twitter.
No, but the people who tweet. Is there not a name for them?
You're on Twitter and you tweet.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Millennials, correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Then so why did you laugh? I said they tweet.
It's just the way you said it. That was so cute.
I'm sorry, y'all.
So
we back. So are you sure though?
I don't know. I'm not a millennial. I don't know.
I gotta ask somebody that question.
You gotta ask a millennial or a Gen Xer. One of them two. Okay. They can be able to tell you. Tweeter. I don't know. That sounds right. Are you a tweeter? I gotta think about it. Go ahead. Twitter. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Only thing I've ever heard is you're on Twitter and you tweet. That's all I've ever heard.
So what are Facebookers?
Old. Facebook is old.
So Facebook is outdated.
So
the moment your grandmama get on Facebook, I need everybody to get on Facebook. People,
a whole profile.
Yeah, she got a whole profile and everything.
Doing the busted challenge.
Yeah, take
you know, once Nana does the busted challenge, it's time to go.
Anybody Nana do the busted challenge?
It's time to go.
Shut Facebook down.
Can I finish though?
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We consider ourselves an interactive podcast, so that means we can be found on the socials. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, all in the Crenshaw Corner. And of course, you can email us at any time at thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com. Once again.
There's somebody grandmama right now doing the bus challenge.
And she can't get back up.
She can't get up. And they still recording.
Yeah, they still recording. It's just turned into a medical alert bracelet commercial. I'm falling and I can't get up. If you remember that, you old just like I am.
Yeah, she went down that one time and thought she was going to come back up and
couldn't get back up.
Nana couldn't get back up, y'all. Okay, we saw. No, for real.
Email us at any time at thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com.
Okay.
So, family.
Yes.
I don't know. There is a purpose to this podcast.
Listen,
it really is. There's a purpose.
It is. I wanted to give it like a really funky name.
I don't know. We'll come up with a name variation.
But this month it is actually March Money Madness.
March Money Madness.
Money Madness, y'all.
So, family, what we're going to do in this particular episode. It's a few things we're going to do.
Yes.
First of all, what I'm going to say is congratulations, beautiful lady.
Thank you.
Do you know what you're saying thank you about?
Yes.
Do you know what I'm congratulating you about?
This is the 100th episode.
This is the 100th episode.
This is the 100th. We made it, y'all.
This is now. Don't go by the numbering conventions and don't go by you looking in your little podcast list and say,
no, it ain't.
Yeah, technically it is. Because I'm not counting bonus episodes.
Right, we don't count those.
Not counting those because they're bonus episodes.
Right.
But official episodes of the Crenshaw Corner.
Yes.
This is our 100th episode.
Y'all.
Which is crazy when I think about that, babe. We're really 100 episodes in.
Like, I don't even know what to say. Like,
it's been amazing
episodes. And again, I go back to you going on your courses because he took courses for podcasting, and everyone was like, if you can get past your 8th podcast, if you could, most people don't get past their 8th podcast.
They don't get past the 8th episode,
right? And so to actually have 100 episodes right now, we
are triple-digit episodes, which is crazy.
That's incredible,
and that is a testament to the family.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because the reason we're here is because there's at least one person listening. At least one. And we appreciate you, family.
Every time that one person will be shaking their head going, why I keep turning this back on, y'all?
And family, no, we truly do appreciate it.
We do.
So what we want to do, if you notice, like last month, February, there was a theme.
Yes.
February was Love Month.
Yes.
We spoke about different variations of love.
Listen, can I just say something?
Go ahead, please.
Y'all, family. Y'all texting, writing, and talking about them after dark,
emailing,
podcasts. All right, now we ain't doing no more because y'all keep asking for more. We're not doing no more.
Now here's the thing, though. Now we may do some more, but there's one thing I want to say. The Crenshaws are not responsible for any pregnancies.
Nope.
We don't blame us.
Nope.
It ain't our fault.
Nope.
We are informational purposes.
That's all we doing.
That's all.
It's actually our therapy session because if you listen to any of the After Dark, you notice that I was getting therapy from the guests trying to get my life right in that area.
I appreciate that. I appreciate you getting your life right.
In that area. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just wanted to get that because when you said that, because people are like, girl.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, So thank you guys. So we got another month of
March. So when we spoke about it before.
Yes.
So like I said, February was Love Month.
Yeah.
And March is going to be money. What did you just say?
What are you talking about?
Mad Money.
March Money Madness.
There we go.
Say it with me.
March Money Madness. So what we're going to do, family, for the month of March,
yes,
we are going to talk about my wife's absolute favorite topic.
I'm so excited.
Finance.
Y'all.
Yes. Yeah, my wife is the finance person of the relationship.
I love it.
She's the one that does the numbers. She's the one that looks at the numbers. I'm gonna be honest. She's researching. She's looking at stocks. She's looking at everything. This is what she does.
I love it, y'all.
Yeah, all I do is so we'll get into that in a moment.
Mm-hmm.
But so for March,
yes,
we have some very special guests lined up.
Oh my goodness, y'all!
You're not just going to be hearing from the Crenshaws. No. We're going to do very similar to what we did.
Yeah.
From February in March, we've lined up some amazing guests.
Get ready, y'all!
Yeah, talking about finances from every aspect.
Right.
And so, if you've ever thought about finances, if you've ever thought about how to build finances, you ever thought maybe you want to look at finances differently,
right?
Month.
What is happening?
March is going to be your month.
It's going to definitely be your month.
So let me let the family behind the curtain just a little bit. You're sexy.
Thank you.
Our setup is that you're sitting right in front of me.
Yes.
And I'm looking in your gorgeous eyes.
Hi.
And your beautiful smile.
Thank you.
And it's throwing me off.
We still going to deal with it. After this mic go down.
That ain't help.
Hang your hat on that. Hang your hat on that, player.
That ain't help.
But thank you for my compliment. I appreciate it. But no, we are definitely gonna have so much fun. If you wanted to know how to do your taxes, get ready to hear about that. If you want to know how to start your home-based business, you're gonna hear something about that. If you want to know how to get that credit fixed, you're gonna hear about that. This is really a month about generational wealth, getting your credit right, getting your money right. It's not, it is, we just got some incredible guests that's going to teach us how they did it. I'm excited, to be honest. I am so excited.
And understand that the month of March, it's only for people who are playing the long con.
Yes.
Here's what I mean by that. If you're looking for short-term gain, if you're looking for something that's going to only last a short period of time, March for us is not going to be for you.
Yeah.
Because what we're talking about, like my wife alluded to, we're talking about generational wealth. We're talking about generational building. In essence, what we're speaking of is legacy building.
Yeah.
Is what we're talking about.
Yeah. And how you do it.
Yeah, and how you do it. So like my wife said, we have a lot of people lined up for you.
Yes, we're excited.
Yeah, very excited.
We're excited. We're even talking about one of my favorite people, the Budgetnista. If you don't know about her, go on Facebook, Instagram, or wherever you go. We're not sponsored by her, but I absolutely adore her. She has helped me tremendously, just watching her and listening to her. And one thing that she said that really made us want to do this is she talked about being financially whole.
Right.
In every area of your life, just bringing everything together as a whole. Everything as a whole. And how can you have financial wholeness? And that kind of like put a spark in us, because everybody want to just be wealthy and rich and but what about the financial wholeness in all areas of your life? Yeah. So we decided to get some people that could talk about financial wholeness and just different things that maybe none of us ever thought about but didn't know what direction to go.
You know what I loved about that? Because when you first start telling me about the Budgetnista and you first start telling me about financial wholeness, what clicked for me and what really made me appreciate that and want to learn more and want to listen to you more about that is because you can always find somebody talking about how to get rich.
Right.
You always find the quick get rich schemes, how to get rich. I remember growing up, there was always the dude on the boat. He was always, it was always his infomercial. It was this middle-aged white guy on the boat. Actually, it was a middle-aged white guy, and then actually it was like a Middle Eastern guy. They were always on a yacht.
Okay.
Always surrounded by like the young blondes and young brunettes in the bikinis. Yeah. It was like, call this 800 number, you'll make $1 million tomorrow.
Right. Gotta show you how to be rich. Right.
There's always those people talking about how to get you rich.
Right.
But if we're honest about it, everybody's not destined to be rich.
Right.
And that's just facts.
That's just facts.
Everybody, yes, things happen. Yes, God opens doors. Yes, God blesses you. But everyone is not destined to be rich.
Right.
Rich is not something that every individual can obtain.
Right. Because if that was the case, everybody would be Warren Buffett.
But financial wholeness
right.
is something that everyone can obtain.
Right, exactly.
Now, I'm not trying to be a party pooper. I'm not saying that you can't reach and still dream and still go for it.
Please go for it.
That's not what I'm saying. But in the meantime, as you're getting there,
right,
we're going to talk about financial wholeness,
yes,
and how to be whole through
right.
that process.
In that process, which means, and we'll go more into it, but which means being debt free,
right?
Having that emergency fund, having that number that you want in the bank, and you don't go under that. Just so many incredible things, and leaving a legacy for your grandchildren, life insurance. We just gonna go in. We just gonna dive in. We're gonna dive in.
I think that's one of the greatest things, and unfortunately it took us a little longer in our relationship to learn,
right?
And we thank Dave Ramsey for it.
Yes, Dave.
But that emergency fund, that $1,000 emergency fund. If you don't know what we mean, basically what it is, emergency fund is you set up an account and you build it to $1,000. You can build it to more, but your first goal, your first foundation is $1,000.
Right.
And that's money. It's not money that you touch. It's not money that you siphon out of. It's money that you build and sit there for emergencies.
Exactly.
But and one thing that he said,
shopping.
Yeah, not shopping. Not a
kids
need.
need a bike or a birthday party.
I saw these shoes or something I wanted. It's not that. It's for true emergencies.
Right.
But one thing Dave Ramsey talked about is that once you have those funds set up,
right,
you notice you have less and less emergencies.
Exactly.
Things are not emergencies anymore. It's just, it becomes an inconvenience.
Right.
Because it's an emergency when you don't have the money to take care of the issue.
Right.
So if your car breaks down, or if your tires, or an unexpected medical bill comes up, when you don't have the necessary funds to take care of that situation, that's when it's an emergency.
That's when it's an emergency.
But when you have the necessary funds,
it's just an inconvenience.
Set aside to do that, where it's not pulling from your regular monthly reoccurring.
Right.
Then it just becomes an inconvenience.
Yeah, and that helps with that $1,000 emergency fund when it comes to financial wholeness, helps because that's less anxiety that you feel, less stress that you feel. And we're going to touch it. We're going to touch it all. The
mental aspect of it.
All of it. And so I'm excited about it.
I am too.
I'm excited.
Because that reminds me, of the practical part of that.
Right.
Just to kind of let you family behind the curtain a little bit. We had that situation where before we had the emergency fund, if anything happened with our car,
oh my goodness,
I'm praying like, don't let this be over $100. Don't let this be,
me being there going, okay, God, in the name of Jesus, please let this be.
You fix this.
My car needs some oil.
Yeah, you fix it before it gets to the mechanic, God.
Fix it, Lord.
Yeah, so
touch the mechanic, mind and hands.
Touch everything, Lord. Touch everything.
Let there be a discount or a discount code, because I'm searching, Lord.
And we had the situations where I was in my car one day, and I went to roll up the window.
Oh my gosh.
And my window wouldn't roll up. And then it started raining.
It was a bad day.
It was a mess, a bad day. I was mad.
Day. Call me yelling.
I was hot.
Like I did it.
You know what I'm saying? So took the car to the mechanic. They looked at it, said, I knew what it was. It was simply that a small plastic piece in my window control broke. So the switch was no longer connected to the motor.
Car wet.
Yeah, car wet. So anyway. So I took it to the mechanic. They looked at it, said, yeah, this is what it is.
Right.
Here's the number to fix it.
Right.
And before it had been like, you know what? Give me some duct tape and some cardboard.
And I'm good.
And I'm going to work this thing out.
It's going to work out.
And it's going to work it out.
It's just going to work out now with this.
But because we had the emergency fund set up, because we had the money there.
Right.
It was like, that's the number. All right. How long is it going to take to get it done? When can I get my car back?
But the fact of the matter, let me just touch on that for a moment. First of all, it shouldn't have cost that much to fix that for a plastic piece. I was mad about that part.
Because how my car is set up, and this is how they get you. You have to replace the entire panel.
That don't make no sense.
The locks, the window, all that is controlled in one panel. It's not individual pieces.
That's disrespectful.
Exactly. So even though all the other switches and knobs worked properly, because that one thing broke, they had to replace the entire unit.
If you would have had that 1979 Buick, that would not be a problem.
With the manual roll-ups?
Right. Would you just roll your window? But y'all want to be out here newfangled.
Hey, my uncle had that joint.
Newfangled. Listen, and I bet you he ain't had no problem.
When it broke off, when the handle broke off, he just put some needle nose pliers on there.
And go and get roll that right up. Listen, so I'm excited, but what I wanted to do first.
Talk to me.
I wanted to let you guys know about a couple of podcast to listen to.
Okay.
I love spreading the wealth. I love giving out names. So here's some amazing and incredible podcasts that that I like, and me and Sanchez is going to talk about for a few minutes that I like, and that he I don't know if he like or don't like. He listens, but I don't know if he like or don't like. So I can't say that part. But also the reason why we listen to them. The first one I'm gonna talk about is Shonda Martin, Road to 750. Let me tell y'all something, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to this, sister. The Road to 750 is getting your credit to 750. And she tells you what kind of letters you should be doing, why your credit's the way it is. She talks about charges off. What? Who is that?
Charges.
Who's the charges off?
Charges and his little sister off.
Yes. She talks about collections. She talk about your FICO. I mean, she covers it all. She was the person that taught us about our credit, because some people get a little bit scared to look at their credit report or what their credit number is. Don't even want to pull it.
Some people ain't seen their credit report since 1963.
Right. So she was that person that did that for us. And here's the thing. I don't know. I know it's still going on so far that you can pull your credit, I think, every single month or every 2 to 3 weeks for free. Before it was like one time annually, but right now all three of them you can actually pull it.
Does that affect your credit when you pull it that much?
No, you're not going to affect your credit at all, because you're pulling it directly from them. So she was the one who taught us to go through our credit report, and the crazy part about, we had so much discrepancies, like the address was wrong on some of our credit reports that we never had, phone numbers we
naming
never had.
Conventions, yeah.
The names was incorrect. The names were backwards, and those things can cause situations on your credit report. And so she showed us how to clean that up, So just check out again, it's Shonda Martin, Road to 750. She's on Instagram, Facebook. Incredible credit counselor. So please. The next person who I love this woman, Patrice Washington, her podcast, Redefining Wealth. And she talks about chasing purpose, not money.
Gotcha.
And I don't even know what to say about her. I adore her. You've heard me listen to her before.
Yeah.
And basically, and she just talk about God, and she talks about, generational wealth and getting your mind right and your spirit right, and, and going after what God is giving you, using your gifts and talents. So she's incredible. Again, Patrice Washington, and Redefining Wealth. So I like her. And then Mr. Dave Ramsey.
Mr. Dave Ramsey.
Listen.
First of all, Mr. Dave Ramsey is not for everybody.
He's not.
Yeah, Mr. Dave Ramsey. He is not for everybody.
He's not.
You have to be very serious.
Yes.
And disciplined and dedicated to the Dave Ramsey program.
Yes. The Dave Ramsey program is for a particular season.
Yeah.
That you're in. You have hit rock bottom. You have your back against the wall. You just want to get out of debt. You want to change your life, and you want your uncle, the one that don't care what he say out of his mouth. Well, then that's Dave Ramsey.
Yeah.
He's that uncle who be like, you ain't had no business being this broke in the first place, So
here's the one thing I truly adore about Dave Ramsey.
Mm-hmm.
He was actually the very first person that I could listen to.
Yeah.
That when it came to money and finances made sense to me.
Oh, that's good.
Because for me, growing up and talking about, we never talked about money, but anyway, but learning about finances is not that I could not comprehend it. It's just, it was boring to me.
Right.
You have to be able to keep no matter what the topic and no matter what the situation is.
Right.
You have to be able to keep my attention.
Right.
And listening to other financial people, and they just never kept my attention. It never made sense to me.
Never made sense
until we came across Mr. Dave Ramsey.
Now, our first experience with Dave Ramsey, me and Sanchez we were on the same page.
We were not on the same page at all.
Because I do my normal, I sign us up.
And not ask me about it. It's not that we were not on the same page. At that time, we were not even in the same book. Because all I know is my wife came home and said, next Sunday, 7:00, we going to this place for a financial class. I'm like, huh?
Yes.
No.
Yes. And he could not get it. The second time, so he didn't get it. We didn't do well in that class. We went, we learned, but we did not put it into action.
Because I didn't want to be there.
Because he didn't want to be there. We didn't put it into action. Petty Patrick. Okay, listen to me, y'all. I'm gonna tell you one more time. Sanchez other alter ego is Petty Patrick. Okay?
Whatever.
So when I say Petty Patrick like that, it's Sanchez.
Whatever.
Okay, people? It's Sanchez. So we did it again a second time.
We did it a second time.
The second time we kind of got on the ball and we were like, okay, and we got in a rhythm, but we didn't stay consistent.
Yeah, we start seeing fruit.
We did start seeing fruit, but we didn't stay consistent.
And that was our fault because once again, we did what we typically do, just being transparent. Mm-hmm. We got gun ho.
Yep.
And then we got distracted.
Right.
And because we got distracted, we got off course.
And because we felt like we ain't that bad off, are we? Again, having our head in the sand, never checked our credit report, never knew what our credit number was, didn't know who said we owed any money. We didn't do any of that. So
didn't know there was 14 different variations of my name on my credit report.
On your credit report. And so we just were like, okay, and we let it go. And so that's the fourth time that we did it. Yeah, wait. The fourth time is when we really did it.
Yeah,
because we bought everything. We bought CDs. We did the envelope.
Yeah,
we did the emergency
podcast.
Yeah, we started listening to his podcast. You know, him yelling at folk
when they ask.
Because he yell at you, especially if you ask a crazy question. So Dave Ramsey definitely. Uncle Dave Ramsey.
Before you move away from Mr. Dave Ramsey.
Yes.
Here's the thing that I took away. If nothing else, I took away from Dave Ramsey. I took away this, and it really changed my life when it came to it. Mm-hmm. Because of my upbringing and because of my history with money,
right,
and the lack thereof,
right.
To be honest, money scared me, and the scarcity of it, and having it and not having it,
and having a scarcity mindset.
Yeah, having a scarcity mindset. Money scared me until I started listening to Dave Ramsey and it's a philosophy he had. He said there is a reason that money is called currency.
Right.
It's like a river; it flows.
Right.
Money is not supposed to sit stagnant.
Right.
Money's not supposed to be stagnant. Money's supposed to move and flow. And he wasn't talking about being wasteful.
Right.
He's not talking about just going out and being that dude that owns the BMW, but you still living in your mama's house.
Right.
We're not talking about that. What we're talking about is that stocks, bonds, investments, emergency funds, 401ks.
Yeah.
Your money is supposed to be working for you.
Right. While
you're
you
not
sleep.
You're not supposed to be working for your money. And I think what happened is that's why a lot of people get so frustrated with money because every day they're working for money.
Right.
Instead of every day their money working for them.
Right.
And that's the one thing Dave Ramsey taught me is like, money is currency. It's fluent. It's like a river. It flows. It flows in. It flows out.
Right.
Don't get so attached to it.
Right. And be okay with that. And I think too, the fact that it had steps. Sometimes we want to jump the steps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we do.
We got $50 and we want to go to the step where we can buy stocks and bonds. I'm not saying that you can't do what you need to do, but I'm just saying make sure that you do taking the necessary steps to build upon your generation, your legacy, step by step. You know what I'm saying? And once you do that, the step of having an emergency fund, the step of 3 to 6 months of living expensive, something happened. The step of, okay, now I'm going to start saving money. Okay, now I'm going to put my money in retirement. Okay, now. So there's steps to things. And again, Dave Ramsey's not the end of be all because we have so many that I'm going to list that I want you guys to listen to for certain reasons. But do understand that no matter what you do, it is a process and you have to take it step by step. Seriously, even if you don't like the way he said it from anybody. No
matter who you listen to, whether it's one of the recommendations we give or some people that you know of, understand that to achieve financial wholeness, to achieve financial legacy, to achieve any goal, there has to be sacrifices. Yeah. There's hard work to it.
This is work.
Yeah, and that's another reason, if we're being honest.
I didn't like that part.
Yeah, if we're being honest, that's why a lot of people, let's just be honest for a moment. The reason a lot of people will not achieve financial wholeness is because they're not willing to put the work in. They're not willing to sacrifice. They want this thing.
Yeah.
They want it now. They have the money for it. They're going to do it.
Right.
It doesn't matter if they can't afford to do it right now.
Right.
Because that money should be allotted for something else or that money's taken away from something else. But it's because they want that thing now and they don't want to do the sacrifice. They don't want to put the hard work in.
Right.
And so they make that impulse decision because we've done it.
Right.
We've been there. And now you do this thing on Monday and now Friday, you're mad.
But here's the thing that we found out. You can still do that thing though. In financial wholeness, you can still do that thing. You just got to pin it in at the right time and the right way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because for us, we were very frustrated for a long time because we were like, you know what? We working just to pay bills and do stuff until we penciled ourselves in.
Right.
Until we penciled in our allowance. When we penciled in our allowance, don't tell me the game did not change. At that point, we thought about like, wait a minute. I still can have fun. I penciled my allowance in so I can do whatever I want, however I want with my allowance. And don't tell folk you only get $20 again because I'm about to kill you.
No, I'm just saying it
ain't even. It's more than 40 before. It's more than 60. So don't you do it.
What I was gonna say was initially it wasn't fun because I was a grown man only getting $10 every 2 weeks, $20 a month for my allowance. So if I went to lunch one time, I ain't got no allowance no more.
I don't understand.
But it's not until I had to sit down and renegotiate that figure.
But first of all, listen to me. But you had to read. But that's what we could afford at that time.
Nope,
See, that's
not
the
true,
problem.
Dog. That's not true. If you was not doing creative bookkeeping,
first of all, I'm not embezzling our money.
It could have been more.
No,
but I'm the good husband. I believe you. So I'm like, okay,
whatever.
My budget, even though I know what my check is. I know where our bills are.
$20 was really good. I think we started off small and we grew.
You ain't give me no other option.
We grew in the allowance area. Okay, so let's talk about His and Her Money podcast. Let me tell you about His and Her Money podcast.
That's like one of your favorite people, isn't it?
Oh my God, this couple makes me happy. The way I think they actually paid their house off in like 5 or 6 years.
Right.
Like paid it off. I love them. They tell you everything about finances from, side hustles if you want to do side hustles.
Legal hustles, family. Side legal hustles.
How to do real estate. They bring so many guests on their show just to talk to you about money. They tell you about, I don't even know I just love them. So it's so much good stuff. And the crazy part about it, because of the guests they bring on their show, I've learned so much more and kind of followed some of the guests and learned even more. And again, this is just people that we listen to, that we learned a lot of things from. And so they just taught a lot. Like they told us about some side hustles that me and Sanchez would never even thought about doing.
Legal side hustles,
hustles, like doing the researches, like doing the taste tests, and
don't have the cops come to your door and then blame
really,
it on the Crenshaw corner. Well, they told me to get a side hustle. I thought cooking meth would be the right thing to do.
You know what?
Crenshaws told me don't blame it on Crenshaws.
I don't like him.
You cooking meth in the basement. Don't blame that on the Crenshaw.
Can I get back to His and Her Money?
Yeah, go ahead.
One of the things that we got from them was doing the surveys and doing the taste tests and like just side money. And so I remember going to when we first started doing this, and I was like, okay, do taste tests. I'm like, what? And then we found some here in Charlotte that we would do, and I would do taste tests and get a $25 gift card. Or I've done one where we went and it wasn't taste, it was like checking out different refrigerators and models.
Yeah.
Got a $125 gift card for that for like an hour of my time. So that was just money and gift cards that we just pushed to the side for in case of emergencies. So they just teach you how to do different things to be able to do what you want to do. So I absolutely love His and Her Money podcast. They're also on Facebook too. So please check them out. My other one. Okay, listen to y'all.
What you got?
The Budgetnista.
That's your girl. That's the one you talk about the most.
Yes.
Didn't you already mention the Budgetnista?
But I gotta mention her again.
Okay.
I just mentioned the fact that how we got to financial wholeness and talk about is because it's something that
I know I was paying attention. I knew you had said the Budgetnista before.
Yes.
But you had said it like you had said her before.
Yeah, but I want to say it again.
Okay, cool.
Yes, the Budgetnista. See, to mess me up, the Budgetnista. She's on Instagram. She's everywhere. You probably seen her on the news. Like, this young lady is incredible. And so what I've learned from her, I'm in her academy. I'm just gonna be honest. I pay a monthly subscription. I do whatever roll your eyes as part of my allowance for the month.
Don't roll your eyes. You pay for if you pay for Netflix to watch TV, you pay for Hulu just to watch TV. Why not pay for something that's actually going to benefit you and help you build?
Exactly. And she has a rich academy. And so I love that academy. I've learned about Bitcoins. I've learned about stock. Things that I was scared to learn about, like life insurance. Is term good life insurance. I learned about living wills and just so much, every single month. I mean, there's a wealth of information in there and just so many talented people that been teaching me things. And so I've been learning a lot about finances, things that I did not know from the Budgetnista to make this legacy, this generational legacy that we're talking about, go a little bit further. Miss Lynn Richardson. Auntie Lynn is what they call her.
She's been around for quite some time.
She's been around a very long time. I love her. She talks about having home-based businesses, something that me and Sanchez didn't even think about or even considered about having a home-based business. How are you doing your money? She's another one. She's so good, guys. Please look up Miss Lynn Richardson. She's the one who got us on the road to, okay, should this podcast be a home-based business? Because we are going to be doing other things besides the podcast, and we have guests and help and actually consulting people on how to do their own podcast, because people have been asking us to help them consult them on that, which we never even thought that was a thing.
No.
It was like, okay, all right. And then we realized that that's a business. Consulting is a business, right? And so, when you have a home-based business, you know what you write off, the taxes you write off. You can hire your children. I mean, it's incredible.
Legal stuff that you can do, family.
Legal stuff that you can do. So she is incredible. And the last one, and there's so many, but I'm going to do this last one because it's supposed to be a moment. But I done took over.
Yeah, this is...
Because when I'm excited, baby, I ain't even give you a chance to say nothing.
Yeah, this is all you, babe.
I'm just excited. And then the couple, they're on YouTube. They have a podcast. It's called My Rich Journey. This young couple taught me about FIRE. FIRE is financial independence. Financial independence, retire early.
There you go.
Thank you. I don't know. I turned to Sanchez just now.
Now you get excited when you start talking about finances. Because you haven't taken a breath yet.
Have I not?
You ain't taking a breath.
Okay, let me say something and I'm gonna take a breath.
No, it's okay. Go continue.
No, let me take a breath.
No, because you.
Hello.
This is your thing, man. You love when you start talking about finances. You get giddy, you get happy,
it's amazing
bubbly.
What you learned that I didn't know, guys. So I'm so serious. And so my rich journey is about a couple who I think they were 38 and 39. They retired early, like seriously.
Didn't they move to Guam or something? Ain't they in Guam?
No, actually they were where your company is in Portugal.
They're in Lisbon. They're in Lisbon. I'm going to Lisbon.
In Lisbon, they moved to Lisbon and with their children, and they've retired early. They were I think postal workers or city workers or whatever on a very medium salary, and what they did to get where they are and how they did it. And so I've been following them for the last 3 years and watching them, and they just are very interesting people. They talk about how to, especially for like people Morgan age and single people,
right?
How to live rich free. I mean, how to live rent free. And basically what they would do is they would, like, if somebody was like going to hire them, they would go because they've lived everywhere, and they would that company pay their rent for a year or two or whatever, and they would go over to that country or go over to whatever state it was and live for free, so they was living rent free. So the money they would pay for rent, they put into their savings, and then they put into stocks and stuff like that. So they are very interesting. Like, seriously, guys, a very interesting couple. I love them. I love everything about them. So yeah, don't look at me like that. I'm gonna be done. I'm done. I feel done. I feel done. I feel done.
You feel done?
I feel done. I feel done. All done. Like we tell Pooh, all done. When he be crying, we like, Pooh, all done, Pooh, all done crying. Thank you for crying. Thank you for crying, Pooh. But no, for real, guys, we are so excited. Seriously.
My wife is so excited. Seriously.
So excited.
Yeah.
So excited.
No, I am too.
We have incredible guests that's going to really talk about stuff that maybe someone out there as our family hasn't thought about. And these people that we've telling you about on the podcast are people you need to listen to, that maybe you'll learn something that you never even thought that you could do or help you on your road.
And once again, family, this is not for just... You may already be financially where you want to be. Yeah. You may already have, your stocks, your bonds, your retirement, but there's always something new. That's the one thing I've learned about finances is that no matter how much you never know it all. Yeah. There is always still something to learn, a different perspective, a different way to look at it, something you didn't think about. Right. So because we understand everyone doesn't have credit issues. Everyone doesn't have financial issues. Everyone is not struggling. Right. No. But what we're speaking to, it's how to get better in your current situation. Yeah. No matter what your current situation is, because it always can be better. Mm-hmm. As my dude says, oh Lord, life is good, but it could be better. That's my favorite line. That's your line. That's the only part of that movie I like. Really? That's it. So we back to Wonder Woman again. Wonder Woman 84. Now I'm about to say 1984. 84. That's the best part of that movie.
Maybe if we watch it again though.
No, I'm not. I'm never. Okay. Wow. Ever. That's crazy. The only thing I will ever do is listen to Maxwell Lloyd say, "Life is good, but it could be better." Yeah, I'm just saying. What's your final thought, back? Because this moment turned into a long episode.
So sorry, family. Okay. Listen, guys. My final thought is listen out for March Money Madness. Every episode, please listen. Tell a friend. Tell somebody. Let's get it together. And again, I'm not talking about, let's get together. Let's not be broke. That's not, because we're all wealthy.
Yeah, we don't have broke conversations.
We don't have broke conversations. What I'm saying is let's get together and learn more, even more together. And let's see what we can do together. And that's so that's my final thought. So listen out, guys. Listen out.
My final thought is very simple.
Yes.
Keep an open mind.
Yeah.
That is my final thought. That is my final thought about everything.
Yeah.
About your finances, about learning, about where you are, where you want to be. Just keep an open mind.
Keep an open mind.
Family, it's going to be a fun time.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be exciting. That's my wife clapping. Love her. So family, listen out for Crenshaw Corner coming this Friday. And every episode after that. Once again, Bae, happy 100.
Thank you. We didn't tell me we're going to have a contest.
Because, I forgot.
Yes, but it's okay. We're going to have a contest for the 100th episode. You will probably. That's what I got to say.
But are we going to tell them what the contest is? I'm confused right now.
I'm confused myself.
What just happened there?
Nothing. Just listen out. If you haven't heard it already, just make sure that you're paying attention to Instagram and Facebook of the Crenshaw Corner if you haven't already, and then you'll know what you have to do to win. There's 3 gifts coming out. 3 gifts.
Family, just continue to follow us on Instagram. Continue to follow us on Facebook. More information about the contest will be posted there, and you'll have actually a clear understanding of what's going on.
You are the professional one.
How to enter.
Yeah.
And how to win.
You're the professional one.
I don't know what just happened.
No, but you know how, like you said that so professionally. That's what I wanted to say.
Yes, ma'am.
Like you said it.
Yes, ma'am.
But it came out hood. But they know what I mean.
Let's go with that.
You're so professional, sir. I want to be professional. Okay, I'm serious now. Go ahead. Hello?
Family.
Yes.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate you.
We do.
We love you
very much.
Thank you for sticking out for 100 episodes.
100 episodes.
Thank you for sticking for 100 more.
I know. I can't do it.
I'm gonna replace you by then anyway. Don't even worry about it. I don't
like this whole professional. Like, yes, I can't.
You mean? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Oh, you was talking about something different.
What you was talking
about? Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
Wait.
Nah, don't even worry about it.
I was talking about the fact that I was holding my breath and trying to talk very professional.
Yeah, don't even worry about it.
What were you saying though?
No, because when I said 100 more, and then that's when you had said you don't think you can do it, and I said don't even worry about it. I'm gonna replace you.
Why?
I thought you was talking about the next 100. I was like, I just don't even worry about it. I'm still accepting resumes.
I was actually sitting up straight and talking properly and stuff, and I was like, yes, and the next 100th episode, and yeah, but then it was irritating me, so I can't do it. So go ahead, carry on.
Family, thank you for listening. However you're listening, whether it's on iTunes,
I'm just saying,
whether it's Podbean, Spotify, Amazon Music, Google Play, iHeartRadio, or on our own personal website at www.thecrenshawcorner.com. Family, I don't know what's going on with my wife right now.
I'm trying to sit
It looked like she's having a mini seizure. I don't know what's going on.
I think if I sit up even straighter, back more arched, I'll be able to speak as well as you do. But
family, we consider ourselves an interactive podcast, which means we can be found on the socials. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter.
We're tweeters.
We're on Facebook, all in the Crenshaw Corner. And of course, you can email us at any time at thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com.
You can email us at any time.
Once again, at thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com. Family, keep following us on Instagram and Facebook. More information about the contest will be posted there.
That's so professional. We will definitely let you know what's going on in those areas.
And family, not only pray for me, continue to keep me lifted in prayer.
I'm so sorry.
Welcome to our journey.
We love you guys. Bye.